John Milton. John Milton was born on 9 December 1608, Bradstreet, London, England, and died on 8 November 1674, London, England. And he was a poet, scholar, civil servant, and he was English poet, and he was at the time of Renaissance or Puritan age. He was born in a prosperous middle-class family. His father, John Milton Sr., was a scrivener, a legal clerk and notary, and a lover of music, while his mother, Sarah Jeffrey, was known for her piety. Milton received an excellent education, showing early brilliance in language and literature. He studied first at St. Paul's School, London, where he mastered Latin, Greek, and Hebrew. Later, he attended Christ College, Cambridge, graduating with a BA in 1629 and an MA in 1632. While at Cambridge, he was nicknamed the Lady of Christ for his handsome appearance and gentle manners. And after completing his studies, Milton devoted several years to private study at his father's home in Horton, Buckinghamshire. During this period, 1632 and 1638, he wrote some of his most beautiful early poems, including El Allegro, Il Penseroso, Comus, Lycidas. And in 1638 to 39, he toured France and Italy, meeting many scholars and artists, including the famous scientist Galileo. And returning to England, Milton became deeply involved in the Puritan movement and politics. During the English Civil War, he supported the Commonwealth and Oliver Cromwell, serving as Latin Secretary to the Council of State, 1649 to 1658. He wrote many political pamphlets defending liberty, freedom of speech, and republicanism, notably Areopagitica, 1644, a powerful argument for freedom of the press. And in 1652, Milton became completely blind, likely due to overwork and strain. Despite this, he continued writing and dictating his works to assistants and his daughters. After the restoration of King Charles II in 1660, Milton was briefly imprisoned because of his Republican sympathies, but was later released. And he died on November 8, 1674 in London and was buried in St. Giles Cripplegate. He is remembered as one of the greatest English poets, second only to Shakespeare. His epic Paradise Lost secured his place as a central figure of English literature and a defender of freedom, intellect, and faith. Thanks for watching.